safe shelter. If you're in Tobias, you're probably into some large hail.
We're going to have a tornado warning out here shortly for the Omaha metro area, so just a heads up there.
Sure. It's one of the great things about the Weather Service, just communicating.
And there it is.
You know, just to make sure that folks are aware. So that means the sirens are going to sound. They're going to continue with this tornado warning now, right through here. Kyle Gravelin's in Springfield live right now. Holy cow! Is that our camera from Springfield? Look at that lowered cloud base that you're seeing right in the center. Punch that up full. All right, Kyle Gravelin.
Douglas County tornado warning.
Yeah, Douglas County's in a tornado warning. The northern part of Sarpy County as well. That's the view from Springfield. Thinking I'm hearing the sirens there. Look at the lightning. That's really impressive. But again, you know, you're in a spot there where you still have these really strong southeast winds inflow. Kyle, we can hear you.
Mic check, mic check.
Council Wolf is next.
Yes, Kyle, you're live. We can hear you.
Okay, we're live here in Springfield, 156th and Platteview. Really dark, ominous clouds. Winds just started to pick up here in basically the last 5 to 10 minutes. Tons of lightning. Really haven't seen any rain here just yet. Any hail. We're looking east, basically, almost east-northeast. Sirens just started going off here down in Sarpy County. Haven't seen any rotation. Plenty of low clouds, but no real indication of a wall cloud, anything like that. No hail from our location. Of course, we set up to the east on purpose. You can see the frequent lightning we're running into out here, but this storm, you know, still looking like it's tracking east-northeast somewhat quickly, but definitely no indication of rotation at the moment. Either way, certainly a storm you want to be indoors if it's approaching your area.
Kyle, fantastic. If you could, tell us the direction of the wind where you're at in your location right there. Not sure if Kyle can hear us or not.
Feels like the wind in our location, we're looking east here, so I'd say wind here is coming from the west right now. Getting gusty, I wouldn't say severe gusty by any means, 30, 40 miles per hour. It's really been the lightning show we've seen out here so far, but still trying to just look for indications of a wall cloud, at least on radar. It looks like if there is any rotation in there, or if there was a possible tornado, it's going to be rain wrapped, so no real reason to be outside for an event like this.
Kyle, thanks so much. There is a tornado warning for Douglas, Sarpy, and also extreme southeast Saunders County for a continuation of this thunderstorm. You can see the rotation again. Still right in through here. If you're in Gretna, right there, this is the warning, right, Holly?
That's the new warning,
This
yes.
is the new warning. So this encompasses northwest parts of Sarpy, most of western Douglas County, basically from about 680 westward, so roughly 108th Street in Douglas County, westward in the tornado warning. And again, still looks really strong. The rotation kind of wrapped up there. You can see how it tightened up, and Holly takes away the shear markers right in through here, really close, inbound, outbound, 41, 41, right next to each other here. That's pretty close to the radar here to see it too, so maybe we can go up a level and see if we can see a little bit higher up in the thunderstorm too. But this, you know, it's the continuation of the storm.
Oh my God, we're getting
that's
thunder
really
here.
Good too, so that's a little bit higher up, but still really strong toward, pretty strong away, just about next to each other. That is on the corner or the southeast edge of Saunders County, about to cross into northwest Sarpy and also southwest Douglas County out here. So some areas out there like Two Rivers. If you're out to the northwest of Gretna, you know, Tiburon, the golf course is kind of up in through here, and then you get out here into southwest parts of Douglas County. You know, you got to take this seriously and go to safe shelter in those areas. Sirens, I'm sure, are sounding across Sarpy County and across Douglas County. And hopefully this will not produce a tornado, but it has been producing a tornado. We don't know if there's one now, but it has strong rotation, and it's going to move right into the metro and really get across the metro. It's going to take an hour for this thing to get across Douglas and Sarpy County here. And there's our view to the west from our TV station tower. And even if you don't get a tornado, you could get 70-mile-per-hour winds, torrential rain, and also possibly some large hail. So a severe thunderstorm warning is coincident with this. How long that tornado warning goes until?
That tornado warning, let me scroll back here into the chat. That is until 7:30.
Okay.
7:30. And actually, there is the severe thunderstorm warning. That's a greater area there, that yellow outline.
So that's this one.
Exactly. And the other thing, obviously, we're concerned about is hail. Bill, you mentioned that. I'll put this in our density, the mode. This is basically the hail mode, and it doesn't look quite as bad as it once did.
Yeah, of course, the thing about the hail mode of the radar is as it gets closer to the site itself, it can't sample things above as well. But I'm sure there's still going to be some 1-inch or golf ball sized hail in here. Looks like a new warning came out down here for Lancaster County.
Yeah.
And that's the dual pole mode of the radar here.
We'll switch back to reflectivity. Right. Looking for some hail signatures there, but didn't see, again, anything real strong at this point. Not that we couldn't get some substantial hail out of this particular storm.
Absolutely. So, again, this is the part of the storm that at least the Metro is most concerned about. Now, down here, remember where Andrew was at here, and the winds were really blowing strong? So that is that outflow, so the kind of the underneath part of this thunderstorm where the winds, you think about this as sort of a mini low pressure area. Winds are blowing in like this and then coming around like that. So strong winds are set to blow out here. And you can see them right there coming across Lincoln and blowing across Lancaster County and also into Cass County and Odo County down here. So strong winds set to blow through here, straight line winds, and could cause damage with that as well. Severe thunderstorm warning for this area. Tornado warning now for Douglas County. Still some spots in here that are a little bit odd looking, and then back into the Omaha Metro, Holly.
Yeah, that's right, Bill. So this is the area that we've been most concerned about. Again, they're northwest of Gretna and then south of Utan. So that's kind of on the edge of this warning polygon. We think that this entire area will push off to the north and east. It sounds like we actually have a view outside. This is from the Women's Methodist Hospital back to the southwest. And oh yeah, you can definitely see the lower base, so that's definitely where we'd be watching and most concerned that we could see a tornado.
We should sure just keep that camera really handy and kind of follow that. So that's what we're watching, is that lowered cloud base in through there. You know, so from that vantage point, you're looking off to the southwest, could be as far down as, far west as like 200 and, west of 204th Street, which is Highway 31, and all the way out to like 250th Street, kind of in the vicinity. So the camera that we were showing you was out along right here, looking down this way. And so we're looking, at this part of the storm where there's this rotation in here. These winds are coming out, these winds are coming in. So this is where you've got this strong rotation in that area, in southwest Douglas County. And that's tracking up here. So our camera was kind of out in that vicinity there, looking off this way to the southwest here. So that lowered cloud base, that's just obviously where you're looking for the updraft and the thunderstorm that maybe, if there's going to be a tornado, would occur. So great view right there. Hard to tell if there's a tornado occurring there or not.
And also, Bill, no reason to go outside and look at it. You can stay in your safe shelter. If you got your TV on, we've got a view here for you here.
A better view than you're going to have from your backyard, because you're just not going to have the elevation to see that. That's the great thing again about these cameras, that we're able to show you from elevation, looking at that lowered cloud base, and it could be that produces a tornado. That thing is moving to the east northeast, right up into the heart of the Omaha metro area here. There's a view. That camera, if we could move that a little more to the southwest, that would help us out. So if we pan to the left down there, that's looking straight west from the TV station here, and not too far, right about there. We go too far southwest, I'm not sure we're going to be able to see a whole lot. Okay, so we've got Kyle Graveland south of this storm, but he's down into Springfield, into town. Kyle, if you can hear me down there, you probably got a good vantage point into this thunderstorm from your location there. Look at the way that's wrapped up in here.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the velocity here real quickly. That's a little bit more indicative. Now, OAX now continues the tornado warning. Again, that thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado located. Oh, this is actually the tornado warning down in Jefferson and Saline counties. We don't forget about that one. Still, they're seeing the potential for that storm to produce a tornado.
Okay. This is, just so folks, we make sure we cover all of our viewers out here. So this is the storm entering Douglas County. We'll go down here, and this is the severe thunderstorm with the really strong winds coming across Lincoln. We're getting good cloud-to-ground lightning here in the Omaha metro. And again, this is the one that, boy, look at the way it's tightened up in through here. So really strong, anywhere coming into far west Omaha here now. And there's a great view. Is that, again, that Methodist women's camera?
That's a fantastic view of that wall cloud.
So, you just see what's happening in that view there. The air is, rising up underneath it, and the cloud base is low because the air is rising so quickly, and where you can see the feeders of scud clouds where the moisture is just kind of being sucked up into the thunderstorm there. That low part of the thunderstorm would be, if you're going to get a tornado, that's where you're going to see it. And of course, we never want to see a wall cloud like this move up over the Omaha Metro, but it can happen, and maybe it won't produce a tornado over the Omaha Metro, but the warning is out there. The tornado warning is there because you really can't see very well when it's raining like this. One of these funnels, when it starts forming, and it would be too late to be out there and all of a sudden be hit by that. So you just have to respect it. Get into safe shelter, wait for this thing to move across the Omaha Metro area. Tornado warning until 7:30 for this part of the thunderstorm. It's right through here. Again, the camera right here, looking off to the southwest. Here it is. It's almost moving right at the camera, it looks like.
It really is.
Right in the direction. I believe we call that a zero line when it's when you're looking at something and it's not going one way or the other. It's just kind of coming right towards you, getting bigger.
Bill, we've had some callers that have said the sirens have not sounded in a while. We want people to know that tornado warning is still in effect. Just because the sirens are not going off, that doesn't mean that the tornado warning is over.
And it's not a continual siren kind of thing here. Sirens are really meant to alert folks to find out what's going on. Make sure that not everybody in the tornado warning area believes that the tornado necessarily is going to hit there. Right now, we're focused on this southwest corner of Douglas County here, and Saunders County is pretty much beyond it. Sarpy County, if you're down in Gretna, you're kind of on the edge of the polygon. Potentially something could happen there. The winds are going to be pretty strong blowing in there, but this is really the rotation right here, right along and south of Highway 92, already into Douglas County here. That's our strongest couplet of outbound, inbound winds here, and it's moving really right into West Omaha here. So, Highway 92 is kind of a continuation of West Center Road, if you're familiar with that. So that comes out west. This road right here is 204th Street, which is Highway 31, north-south from Gretna to Elkhorn. So it's almost to that point. If you could just switch real quick to our live display so that we know the exact location of where that's right here.
Yeah.
All right, so here goes our sweep by here again. So that Weather Service radar is oftentimes a little bit of a delay. And boy, look at that camera view. My goodness. Okay, so this is blowing right up into the direction of that Methodist Women's camera. And look at see the streamers under